Alright guys, we're back for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video, and who would have thought that we'd finally see this? Swimsuit Burn the Witch has finally arrived into the game. And it's crazy too, because it has been about 4 years since Nini and Noelle first ever got their seasonal versions in the form of Christmas outfits, and a lot of us have been hoping that we would one day get the swimsuit versions of the characters, and here we are. 10 years of this game, we finally got the swimsuit versions of the character. I'm quite happy about it, and better late than never too, because it just means that these characters will last for a pretty good long while. And in today's video, we are going to be showcasing Nini, who is, in my opinion, the star of the banner. That being said, if you already have access to Asnot with multiple duplicates into him and have access to a lot of different characters to make usage out of, I don't think there's really any need to summon for this Nini overall. But she is there to use, for sure. And she is, in my opinion, going to be a much better character to use over Asnot, should you decide to pull for her, and it's a Burn the Witch character at the end of the day. These characters are not going to be fillers in any given type of banner except for Burn the Witch. So, yeah, no affiliation character and his power with a Ronker killer. That being said, this character is melee, so she is not going to be in direct competition with Jushiro because you're going to be using her in melee Ronker, Jushiro for ranged Oolong. So you guys get the point. 1-5, level 13 SP. When it comes to using her in Guild Quest, I'm going to swap to Focus, which I already have set to level 13. Just like that. And the EX skill this time around, she does have Devastation, which is going to pair well considering she already has 50%, and this will multiply into her base 6-star skill. Now, the one thing that I was very concerned about the character upon seeing her was the fact that she had double EX into her character, and I thought that her recharge would be nerfed, but thankfully no, it's directly 12% right across the bat. The more dupes that you get into Nini literally just means getting the devastation up, which is very good. I was a bit concerned about that. And then also has a soul trait of 32% strong attack damage. It's 30%. The only reason why it's at 32% is because I have the first page of the attribute tree completely done, so that's pretty much the reason why. Now, going over her attacks and the skill set that she does have, just like Jushiro, she can proc Paralysis Plus and also has an EX move. That being said, I don't think that her EX move is as good as Jushiro because she doesn't have the tracking vortex like him, but still, what she does offer is still very good. In terms of the innate abilities, she does have Sprinter +1 with Havoc of 20% and has Marauder, so he's already set up for having a really damn good set of skills onto the character. A Berserker value of 55% via the 6-star abilities, and with the soul trait, yeah, it's at 30%, so basically 85% Berserker all around the character, which is very good. Devastation of 50%. He also does have freeze immunity of 200% with Frenzy 3. You cannot go wrong with that. Bombardment +1, Debilitator of +5 seconds, increased ailment chance against Ronkers. She then has Team Party increased strong attack damage of 20%, which is basically the Mugetsu link, but as a 6-star ability. Now, in my opinion, because the Mugetsu link already exists, and most people have already gotten Mugetsu from summoning on the 10th anniversary banner, I think that this should have been something else, like 20% more strong attack damage to no affiliation characters, or more damage to element affected enemies per no affiliation character, because we are currently missing out on a proper no affiliation buffer for these kind of characters, which is not that good. But yeah, besides that, going back into the topic of the character, also has 50% damage to paralyzed enemies, which is very good. Once you proc the elements, you do more damage. It isn't as strong as Jushiro, but it's still up there, alright. With weakened defense, 80% SP boost, and yeah, pretty much. That being said, I do think that this character is not as powerful as Jushiro because of the simple matter of fact that she is missing Long Stride. She is missing complete status immunity of 200%. The SP boost is only at 80% compared to 100%. The Berserker value is pretty much The same. I think Jushiro has 80%, but once you proc the ailments, you do indeed do 80% more damage to paralyzed enemies with the bonus ability. You don't even get to 100% with Nini. So that's kind of the only iffy thing about her, but she is still really good. It's another broken power character, which we do need at the end of the day. Anywho, here is the setup, but I'm going to quickly change the link, so hold on. Okay, there we go. So we have the Catacurrent, Alpha Plus, the Pill, and the Kamari, all with 30% SP. And then the links, I have nothing but Max Transcend links right across the bats, and Jushiro is maxed out with that beautiful EX Berserker skill, which is going to help out Nini to do even more damage. And then I have swapped damage to paralyzed enemies for SP because we are going to be showcasing her in content in which we do not have Killer here. So that's pretty much the reason why. And the team setup is going to be as follows. We're going to be bringing Swimsuit Ninny because this character does give out an extra 20% more damage to element affected enemies per character. So Nini will be able to take advantage of this skill right here overall. And then Magic Society as not, just for the simple matter of fact that he can debuff on the SA3 and also boost, although we have Nelio to be able to do that. But you guys get the point. Let's just get right into the showcase itself and see how this character is. Okay, so here we are, and here is how the character plays out. She basically has the same kit as the 1000-Year Blower Jushiro, with the only big difference having a beam. Besides that, it's the same character. 1080 AoE in front, full screen 1200 radius. Yeah, it's exactly the same character, just a bit more nerfed in terms of skill set, but still, what this character can do will be very damn nice. I forgot to showcase the EX move, but anywho, what Nini has in terms of an EX move is another beam, which is very good for being able to attack enemy mobs, soul bomb, and then just finish off the rest of the enemies with your essays, really. It's basically a similar EX move to Vassal Lord Ichigo, if you guys remember him. Anywho, let's get back to the showcase. So let me just go ahead and nuke real quick. Let me just get to the next part of the map, just to then boost and debuff. Hold on a quick. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's go for the SA2 directly. Pretty much what I expected without having Killer with Nini. I mean, she's cracked, really. I don't have much to say. She is definitely another character that is on the same level as the 10th anniversary units. Like, not much to say, am I right? Which is good. And I'm hoping that outside of Burn the Witch, we still do get characters with Frenzy 3. With high Berserker value with SP boost, because that's kind of what we need right now, since they have been making these guild quest rotations hella hard. It's not even funny. Okay, here we are in Link Slot Trials, and this is the setup. We have swapped out the Kamari for the Zeta Pill because we do have underground enemy mobs. And we did swap out SP for Long Stride here in co-op just to be able to blitz through the map itself and just showcase Nini, so let's get around to it. Shout out to Bruno for letting me start the run. Anyway, with that being said, you'll pretty much expect the same similar performance. We also don't have Killer here, so there's that to take into consideration. But even then, look man, we'll be completely fine. If Bankai Senjumaru took this out, if Parasol Shinji took this out, what's stopping Nini, really? He's going to be completely fine here. Boom. We'll just use the SA1. And now we just get to the middle of the map. Nuke. Let's see if we can kill. I mean, we should kill. We still have Bombardment. There we go. And we'll just get another Soul Bomb. And we're pretty much officially done with this. But, yeah. He just obliterates like any other power character that exists, really. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too different. Oh, yeah. Just the fact that she's an immune. But still does well, honestly. There you guys go. Very, very good. Now let's hop onto Guild Quest. Okay, guys, it is now time to go ahead and showcase Nini in Guild Quest. I already did the run. It's just that I had to mute my mic and get myself focused in to be able to do it. And because this is a 1-5 showcase, I did take away my dupes on Asnot to make it as more friendly as possible. But here is how we have the character set up. We do have on Nini the Masenga Plus, the Heavy Bag Plus, and the Killer Sticker Plus, 2 with Focus, 1 with SP, so that way we get the most out of Nini. Now, in terms of links, we are pretty much maxed with Jushiro, since I do have his EX skill completely done, so we are getting her Berserker and multiplied even further, making it much stronger with Ryukin and Chad, who are both max transcended. All 3 of the characters have 500 SP, level 13 SP bonus ability, so that's why I'm making good usage out of the links. And the bonus abilities are full stamina damage boost and damage to paralyzed enemies with level 13 focus directly onto the character. And with us, we're going to be bringing Neliel, because she is the new normal attacking character of the Guild Quest rotation, and is going to be Nini's best partner, even for Asnot, as a matter of fact, because this character is pretty cracked. Golden Chappie, Killer Sticker, regular one this time around, and the Heavy Bag Plus, and then only 1 max transcendent Link being Stark, but then we have Ruka, which is another 30% full stam, and then Tosha with 40% more normal attack damage at full stam, level 13 attack, and the bonus abilities are full stam and damage to paralyzed enemies, because we're going to be proccing a lot with Nini. Now, Asnot, he is going to be a side SP unit to bring into this type of guild quest, but is also going to be a debuffing monster, since he can debuff via the SA2, and it can also inflict Weaken Plus, making the run so much faster. That being said, Quincy Cross plus Bag Plus, the regular Killer Sticker, 2 with SP, 1 with Focus, because I have him set up as a 2-5 character. Max Transcend Links, except this Rengiku, because I don't have her maxed out really, but the reason why we're bringing her here is because we have Freeze Plus Puddles, and Asnot is not immune to the Element Plus, so we put in the Rengiku link for more freeze resistance, and we did give him full stamina damage boost and freeze resistance, so that way he is completely immune to the GQ rotation and cannot get frozen into place. So yeah, enjoy the run that I did, and yeah, that is all, boys. Well, that took some time, but yeah, there we go. I got 49 seconds. It took a good amount of resets, but yeah, it was doable with Nini at 1-5. Okay, I lost the full stat, but honestly, it's gonna be fine. My Neliel's gonna carry here so hard, and Asnot gonna help with the debuffs. Like, we're not gonna be too worried about this, really. But yeah, 1-5 Nini, 2-5 Asnot, 1-5 Neliel. Pretty much is gonna guarantee us the good-ass player, really. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna improve a bit more on my own time to get a better score in melee or Rankar using Asnot, but yeah, Nini is pretty dominant here when you have the right setup, the right support. It's just that this GQ is a lot harder, realistically speaking. Almost all the bosses except Wave 1 have over 100 million HP. It's not even funny. But yeah, there you guys go. That's Nini in Guild Quest. She can dominate. She can do the job just fine. And yeah, there you guys go. This is literally 49 seconds, which is good. Very good. Yeah, almost 50, funny enough, huh? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this. Let me know what you guys think about this character. I think that Nini is just about perfect, really. Just missing a couple stuff to make her a much more perfected character, but she is still amazing. I've got nothing else to say, really. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, because we are going to be showcasing Noelle in the coming days once her GQ rotation is out. And yeah, this has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I'll see you guys next time. So take care, lads. Bye. Sana. Ciao, ciao.